Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. Happy Sunday to you all. I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. I am pre-recording, so I'm not quite there yet, but we are getting there. So guys, we are going to get into our Sunday summer savings binder. But before we do that, let's go ahead and do our daily savings challenges. We're going to do roll for your savings goal. We usually like to start there. And we are going to roll for today, which is Sunday. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to roll all the dice that we need. And let's see which the color dot dice is going to tell us to save. All right, so we rolled a green, which is a D6. And our D6 says to go ahead and save $6. And that's what we're going to do. So we'll grab 6 and let's put it in here with the money that we already have saved. And it looks like we have $38 so far. So 20, 35, 6, 7, and 8 for the month. Let me go ahead and mark down the 6. We are doing really good with these rolls as of late. So $6 coming in today. All right, awesome. So let's go ahead and set this to the side. Once again, it's from Anna Banana Budgets. Go ahead and check her out. She has a wonderful YouTube channel and a Ko-Fi shop and a Etsy shop now. All right, let's go ahead and get started on our tiny savings. I'm going to go ahead and move my dice tower over here. Let's clear out some of these dice. We'll probably end up using all of them later. All right, so let's go ahead. We are going to speed through this portion of the video, and we are going to do our tinies. But let's go ahead and let you know where we're starting. We're starting on challenge number 1, and we're going to use $7 in prop coins. And let's go ahead and get our money out of the back. We didn't get our bank money yet. So let's get $10 out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we'll put the rest back here. I need to get some more money into this binder. All right, let's put our 10 into the bank. All right, perfect. And let's see if we finish anything today. But let's go ahead and roll first. Guys, we're going to start on challenge 1. And I will be back as soon as I am done rolling all of the prop money and allocating it to each challenge. Okay guys, we are back. Let's go ahead and get started on our dailies. Challenge number 1 is from For Dizzy Birds. This is Ashley's Savings Challenge Silly Goose. And this challenge today is going to receive $1. Here's our dollar and 50 cents. So let's go ahead and mark this up. It'd be nice if I would have grabbed some markers, but let's grab those. Okay, so 150. So we have here's 50 to finish out this row, and then we'll do another 4 for $1. Okay, so we are halfway done with this challenge. This is a cutie. I love that little goose. All right, so let's go ahead and move this to the side and start on challenge number 2. And this is from Savings with Ashley Carousel. So we're going to finish this side and start on this side because it looks like she got quite a bit of cash today. So that is $1.75. Let me get something dark to mark this with. Okay, so here's 25. Make sure that's dry. 50, 75, $1.25. So we did finish this challenge. So $1.25. 50 will go into the next one. And I don't even have a next one. Let me grab one out the back. I don't think I have another one from Ashley because I feel like we just ran through her challenge. All right, let's do this next one. This is a next bundle from Oma Crafts and Budgets. So this is going to save $2, $4, and $6. Let's go ahead and get this started with 50 cents. Each pair of flip-flops is going to be 25. So we'll just sloppily color that in. Oh, I got to do 2. And this is 50. Okay. Okay, guys, let me go ahead and get that put away. That is our new number 2. All right, challenge number 3 is where we're going to be starting tomorrow. We have 75 cents. And this is coming into Sheila at Gen X Budgets. This is her savings challenge. Bessie, I love the color combination in this. So let's go ahead and mark off this other 50 for 25 and then another 50. That'll be 75 cents for today. Let's make sure that's dry. Okay, perfect. We are almost there. We have a $2.50 left. It's going to be a big saver. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to challenge number 4. And it is getting $1.50 today. All right, this one is from Rag Girl Budget Move Sheet. Let's go ahead and mark off $1 on here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's a done challenge. And let's get her next one out that we already started. And we'll mark off another 50 cents on this one. Let me grab another metallic marker. So 1 and 2, All right, excellent. Let that dry a little bit. Ooh, that smeared a lot. That smeared quite a bit. Okay, that's all right. As long as it doesn't get on the back of my dashboards. Okay, so we are well on our way with her new challenge. And let's go ahead and see what number 5 is receiving. $1. And number 5 is from Hot Beauty Budgets. Obey Your Thirst, Stack First. And let's go ahead and mark off a few of these. And once you get $1, so that's 75 and one more for $1. So $1.25 saved in that one so far. Okay, next up is challenge number 6. And challenge number 6 is receiving 75 cents. And this is from me. This is Hot Ghoul Summer. Let's go ahead and mark off 3 of these. So 1, 2, and 3 for $1.25 saved so far out of 4. Okay, number 7 has $1.25 in prop. And this one is from Glitzy Design, Glitzy Digital Designs. So let's see what we can do in this one. Like I said, $1.25. So that is 5 icons. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 75 cents left in $75 left in that challenge. So maybe tomorrow, just maybe. All right, and our final daily is getting $1.50. And this one is from Dawn Sunrise Budgeting, and we did finish this one. Let's go ahead and mark the last 50 cents off. Okay. And we can put $1 into our next challenge, which is from Floating Fun. So let's go ahead and mark off 3 of these. I'm sorry, 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's color that one in a little bit more. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, that was $10 pretty quickly, wasn't it? Let's see what we saved today. So we have 1 for 4. This one is 1, 2, so that's 6, 7, and 8. So $8 coming out of our bank. 5, 6, 7, 8. And this money goes into my sinking funds and helps fund those for the month. Instead of waiting to the end, I can always make sure that I have something going into those sinking funds. All righty. Let's go ahead and set that to the side. Okay, and I will make sure that each one of these envelopes has a challenge ready to go just in case we finish anything tomorrow. All right, guys, let's go ahead and set that aside. We're going to get started on our Sunday Summer Savings challenges. Let's just set some of these markers over here. We're probably going to need them. All right, so let's get the binder set up. And let's look at what we are saving with today. So we had $9 coming in from our binder yesterday, which is our 2026 savings challenge. We had $9 left over, and I just decided to roll it over into this binder today. So let's go ahead and incorporate this with what we have, and then we'll add it all together. I'll count it all up and see what we have in total. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 200, 220, 240, 250, 260, 271, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 81, 2, 3, and 4. So 284 coming in this binder today. Quite a bit of cash. And the majority of this goes into savings or sinking funds. So savings, what I mean is our Discovers, our big savings. That's like an emergency fund for us. It has about a year's worth of savings in there. And then we also pull out of there for like stuff for like if the house needs, it's like something happens in the house and we need something fixed immediately. Like case in point, last year when our water tank broke, it completely just disintegrated because it rusted out. That money came straight out of there, just cash, and paid Mr. Water Heater and got a new water heater. So that's what that fund is for. The Ally High Yield Savings is more for the Amy by Nature goes into there, and any sinking funds that I don't need to use right now. So, all right, with that said, let's go ahead and get started on our challenges. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Hopefully that's not too much. Let me come out a little bit. Okay, so our first one up is from Sheila at Gen X Budgets. Positively Personable in purple. It always gets me, all those P's. All right, let's do these last 2. We are finishing up this challenge today, and that's going to be $5. All right. And I do have a new one of hers to start. It's my last scratch off challenge from her. So let's see. What do we have in here? We have $75, and that's exactly what we were supposed to have. Thank you, Bestie, helping me save. And let's start a new one as well, since we only put $5 into that one. And this one is beautifully bold and black. So this one saves $50. Let's go right here for 2. And let's come down in the opposing corner and do this one. And that one's 2. All right, $4 coming into here. And we may be back. I don't want to speed through this one. I want to at least last the rest of the month. I'm sure there's other challenges that we can work on and get those finished up instead of speeding through this one. Okay, so $4 coming into here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to put this away. I don't think we'll be back to it. Like I said, there's other challenges that we can finish up. All right, budgeting with Kim. Bestie Kim's challenge is up next, and it's her sticker challenge. We are going to go ahead and do the next big amount, which is this $5. This is so stinking cute. Let's go ahead and get that down, and let's place that right there. And let's go ahead and put $5 in here. We'll make sure that this one is done before the end of the month, but like I said, another one I don't want to speed through. 10, 15, 16, and 17 in this one. All right, let's mix up our challenges, Pam. We're about to put it in Megan's envelope. Okay, Megan's up next. She has 2 challenges that we're working on. We'll work on both of them right now. I know we kind of separated them last week and worked one, and then later on we came back to this one. But we'll put some money in both of these. This is a gold fish. Try a D6, or sorry, using a D6, try to match the amount on each goldfish. If you get it right, save that amount. For each roll that doesn't match, save $1 per roll. Okay, so we give ourselves about $5 in mismatches. So let's go ahead and do this 6, and let's see if we can get a 6. Okay, so that's a miss. That's a miss. Come on now. That's a miss. That's 3, 4, and 5. So I never did get it. So let's go ahead and save our additional $6 for the number. And let's go ahead and mark our 6 off. Okay, so $11 in this challenge. Maybe when the numbers get a little bit smaller, I will give us a few more chances. Okay, so there's that one. And is there 11 in here? Yeah, should be. All right, let's do this. All right, there we go. 11 for that. All right, next up is Nom Nom Nom. This is a scratch off and roll and save challenge. So let's go ahead and scratch one. It is the shark eating a kitty. I don't know what's happening or why the cat is going to sleep while he's about to be eaten. So 4, and then let's roll a D6. Why's my D6 getting stuck in there? And 3 for 7. So let's mark that one right here. All right, 7 coming into here. And so now in this one, we have 32. Okay, excellent. So I think the shark savings we will finish sometime this month. And then we'll see if we get through the plant savings. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to this paws and petals. It looks like I combined this money, which I probably shouldn't have, but let's just go ahead and roll with it. All right, so let's go ahead and start. We're going to start right here, and let's roll a D6 and 1. So that's the plant. So what does the plant do? Say $5 for every plant you water. Okay, and you roll a D12 and save that amount. Oh, that's for the bees. You have to roll a D12. Okay, so that's 5. Let's go one more time. 1, and that's 4. So $9 coming into here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what should we have? I don't know what we should have, but I know we should have 4 up here. So let's do this. Let's do a little switcheroony so I can keep these all separate. I'll go like that, and this will come down here. So $16 saved in this one. And then let's come up here and do our D6 roll and save. And let's get a, you know what? I have wet erase. I don't know why I'm not using them. So 4. And let's go one more time. 5. So $9 more coming in here. So 9, 12, and 13 in here. Okay, I like keeping everything separate. Okay, I kind of don't want to put a clip on here, but I think I have to. Hopefully it doesn't hurt my vellum, because I want to use this next year for my plant savings. This is so cute. Thank you, Megan. Megan is my twin in the community. We have so much in common. We have just decided that we're twins. Somehow we got separated at birth, but we have come back together. All right, next up is a challenge from me that can be found in my shop. Drink in my hand, toes in the sand. Let's go ahead and scratch. That's a 1. Okay, not too shabby. Definitely going to go again. All right, let's come up here. And that's a 4, so $5 coming into this one. We'll definitely be finishing this before the month is out. I don't think it saves a whole ton, so we'll be able to finish this month. All right, $5. And I'm just keeping all this money together because I'm going to finish both before the month is out. Let's roll a D6. Let's get a little spicy with it. 1, 5, and we'll go one more time. 2. So $8 for that. 5, 6, 7, and 8. There's a drop of 5 on the floor. Okay, so in total we have 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4. $34. I don't know why I had to pause like that. $34 between these 2 savings challenges. I like that. I don't know where this money is going to go. Kind of sometimes you get themed challenges. You want them to go somewhere specific, but it'll probably end up just going in to some general fund. All right, next up is Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. Don't let your ice cream melt while counting someone else's sprinkles. Yes, ma'am. 2 and 1 for 3. All right, let's save this for a couple more weeks. This saves $40, so let's see. Let's put this 2 back, grab a 5. So that's 30 out of 40. Okay, saved so far. All right, Crisscross Budgets. Chris, I love your games. I have to hit your Etsy up again soon. All right, let's go ahead and see what we're doing. I will let the color dot dice decide. D6. And we're saving 2. Man, we haven't been getting a lot on her challenges. Orange is a D3. And we're saving 2. Probably should have ran through this again. Let's go ahead and do one of the D8s. Right here. Oh, no. No. 8. There we go. There we go. 8. Okay, so 10 and 12 coming into here now. So 12, 22, 23. $23. Okay. I quickly ran out of 1, so I'll probably have to stop and make some change here shortly. So 21, 2, and 3. Okay, that's much better. Sometimes you gotta cheat, y'all, just so you can put a little bit more money into things. Now, this one I don't have to add money into because Miss Crystal is quite spicy. This was her Christmas in July savings challenge from last year. Let's just go ahead and scratch. That's a 5. Let's do one more. And an 8 for 13. Okay, I like that. Let's clean that up. I'm gonna leave this out because maybe we will come back and do a roll and save on the back. So 13, 10. Let's make some change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sure. And then we'll put 2 5s back. Okay, there we go. So what did I say? 13, right? 1, 2, 3. And did I take the 10 already? I feel like I did. I think I did. Okay, so what do we have in total? 61, 2, 3, 4, and 5. $65. Okay, 65 in this savings challenge so far. And we have a couple roll and saves on the back. I'm hoping that's correct. But I'm going to leave this out just in case we come back to it. All right, next up is Game and Grandma Budgets. We're going to do her 4th of July scratch off. And make sure I didn't leave any money behind. Okay, that's a 1. And that's a 2 for 3. So we'll finish this next week. I didn't want to finish this one too soon. Guys, are they still doing fireworks where you live? I know every once in a while. I mean, I know the kids up the street have been doing them. They haven't been doing them late. Like, you know, it's more in the evening. And it's more of like the smaller fireworks, like not like the big mortars or anything. But they are still setting those things off up the street. Okay, $3 coming into here. So 1, 2, and 3. So we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and $19. And we have 2 more scratchers left. Okay, next up is Purple Cow Corner. We are going to put some into her roll and save. Let's finish up this side. And we are doing a D4. And we have a 4. We're going to do this 2 for 6, 7, and 11. All right, let's put 11 in here for now. 12, 13, 14, and 15. And this 5 back for a 20. Okay, so $60 saved in this so far. Let me make sure that's right. Okay, guys, yeah, that's right, $60. This is a big saver. We're going to do this side. I'll leave it out. We may come back and get that second side started. Ooh, look what happened, y'all. I got $5 IOU on budgeting for me. And now remember, I do remember what happened. I definitely over scratched and scratched a 15 that last week. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's put $5 in here. And let's go ahead and scratch. This is a $100 scratcher, and we're putting $10 in here today. And we will finish this up before the end of the month. It is going to cheer things. I have another fundraiser that just came up. Guys, I'm over it. I am so over it. But, you know, when your kids want to do activities and it keeps them out of trouble, oh, gosh, it's just so expensive. All right, so we have, wait, we got to put, let's take this back and put a 20 in. So we have $50, $70, $81. So we have $19 between these two scratchers. This is a big, big saver, guys. If your girls do cheer, and got that from Budgeting for Me. Her Etsy shop is very, very inexpensive. Please go ahead and check her out. She has a lot of challenges to pick from, and they're all very cute. All right, moving on to S&C Budgets. This is from Kathy and Cynthia. They do have an Etsy shop together, so let's go ahead and scratch a couple in here. So we have 5. Let's come down here for 2, which is 7. And let's come down here for 4, which is 11. Let's put $11 into here today. This is going to save $75. I did manipulate the amounts before I printed this out. So it's probably not the same amounts that they had on there. So 11. So let's do 10 and 11, and then we'll condense here in a second. So 20, 30, 45, 6, and 7. So 47. That's, I got the 5s in the wrong spot, so let me move those. Okay, so $47 out of 75, so got a little ways to go. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and move on to our next challenge, which is from Greta at Agape Co. I think she did change the name of her channel. We have a brand new challenge that was membership mail when I wasn't one of our members. So 3 and 2 is 5. Let's stop there. Let's stop there. There's no rush on this. This one's going to save $30. So the numbers are going to be pretty low budget. So let's go ahead and get this started with $5. Look how cute that little squirrel is drinking his cup of coffee. I'm going to call it coffee. Could quite possibly be tea as well. So, all right. We are going to finish this one up from the Swag Doodlers. Paula sent this to me in Happy Mail. I'm so happy to have this. Polynesian Paradise. We already did the roll and save side. So let's go ahead and finish up this scratch and save. So we have 8. I know it's hard to see, but I'm going to clean this up here in a second. 6 is 14. And we can't leave this one hanging. And we should have, because it's 10. Holy crap. All the big ones was on this side. So 18 and 6 is $24 coming in here, y'all. Thank goodness I still got a good bit of money. Let me clean this up. We are heading to the back of our binder, so we're doing okay. We had a lot of money to work with today. Just clean this up with a little bit of alcohol so it doesn't get on the rest of the challenges. Okay, perfect. The humidity really, messes with some of these scratchers, so that's the only reason. Oh, and I did it on my mat again. Child, I keep messing up my mat. Okay, so $24. So 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so now in this savings challenge, we have saved, okay, 50, 70, 85, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, $91. That is insane. So almost 100 in this one. So let's see. So that's 4, 5, 10, and 20. So let's grab a 20. Did I do that right? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so there's $2 right here. So it's $92. $92 in savings for this challenge. Thank you so much, Paula. That was amazing. I wasn't expecting to save so much with that. This does say saves 50. I didn't pay attention to that. So, and then plus our roll and save, we rolled a D5 and we were able to save another $42 with that. So that is great. We have some big challenges finished today. Let's not start the next one in that binder yet. Let's go ahead and move on. We're going to finish up this one from Grammy's Journey. This is Gracie's Savings Challenge. And this is from last year. This is her 4th of July challenge from last year, but I had it and I wanted to use it. So another $5 coming into this. And let's go ahead and add up what we saved in this one. I didn't look at my binder ahead of time to see what we would finish. And we are finishing quite a few. So $5. Let's put that back and grab a 10. So $30 saved in this one. Okay, excellent. So stinking cute. Look at that. Adorable. All right. Let's move on to our next challenge from Jamie R. and Budgets. This is a big one. And it's going to say for back to school. This one's definitely going to back to school because it's a back to school kit challenge. I left it in here because it's causing my stickers to melt. So let's go here. 5. Oh, that's 15. Shall we done? These save 5, 10, and 15. So we'll have $30 saved in here. Let's put this 5 back and grab a 20, our last 20. $30 saved. This is a mystery saving, so I have a feeling it is going to save us quite a bit of cash. And we already have a back to school binder started. That's what you'll see in tomorrow's video. But every little bit helps, especially when one pair of shoes is $100. All right, next up is from Keely's Creation. This is Nicole's challenge, and it saves $120. Santa from A&E Budget sent this to me as a gift, and I'm so grateful to have it. It's going to help me save for my plants. Easily distracted by plants, and yes, I am. I can't even walk in a grocery store without stopping to see their plants, and it's very rare that I go in there and don't buy one. So, all right, we better stop there because I just scratched $15 off. All right, let's clean that up. Ciao, I'm getting hit with the big numbers today. Thank goodness we did have a lot to work with. Let's see if I clean that one up a little bit better. Okay, so 15. Let's see. So this is going to be 20. Oh, I can't make a 20. All right, let's bring that back. So 15, 10 and 15. And then I will make a 20 off to the side. It's just easiest that way. Okay, so far in this challenge, we have saved 50, 70, 90, 1, 2, and 3, $93. I love this so much because it has a little skeleton looking in the window. Child, this is perfectly made for me. So I will not be giving this away. I will be keeping it, re-stickering it, and I will use it again next year. Absolutely will be in my plant binder for next year. Love this. Thank you so much, Nicole and Santa. I appreciate that. All right, next up is from April's Fresh Start, Fair Food and Fun. We are rolling a D12 for these icons. And we still got a good bit of money left, so no fear. We rolled an 8. What do we have left? Sorry, guys, somebody's calling from my neighbor. Okay, 8. Let's go ahead and go again. We have, ooh, oh, this is the wrong dice. We're supposed to be rolling a D12. I rolled a D20. Woo. Okay, 8 and 8. So $16 coming in here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more rolls left. So in the next 2 weeks, we'll be done with this. So $16. 15 and 16. So let's see what we have in here. I think we can finally use that 50 over there to the side. 20, 40, 55, 60, 1 and 2. So $62. Let's put all this back. Grab a 50. And I still need 2 5s. So let's make change for that off to the side. Okay, perfect. So we have quite a bit of cash left, guys. 62 in that one. Let's go ahead and do one round for our catch-all. And then we will go back to some of those challenges that we want to put a little bit more money in. So our catch-all, let's go and roll a D4. And we're adding 1. Let's use this. Okay, $1 into that. We'll leave that out. Let's go back up here. Is there anything out up here that we can work on? Let's do some more into my challenge. I don't care about my challenge because I have so many of my challenges I want to bring in here. So 4, We may finish this up next week. We'll leave these 4 spots for next week. And how many do we have on here? We have quite a few. So let's roll a D4. 3. So that's 7. 3 is 10. Let's go one more time. 3 is 13. So let's do $13 in here. 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, let's condense some of this down. This can take a 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, perfect. So we have $67 in this challenge so far. And we'll finish this up next week and count it towards our June end of the month savings. All right, Dawn's we're not going to worry about. Chris's, no. Divine Savings Code, that's the other one I wanted to do. Let's be careful with this, though. We still have some money left, but we still got to be careful. 11. Okay, let's stop there. This is such a spicy challenge. This should go towards Christmas. 10 and 11. And let's do 2 20s for this. Or 120 for this. So $76 in this. Let's put that away. Alrighty. Let's do some more Mary Lou's challenge. What were we doing? A D4. Let's just stick with the D4, but I am going to grab a purple marker. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll. 3, we'll do this 2 for 5. 2, which is 7, and we'll go one more time. 2, which is 9. So $9 more coming in here. Let's see. Okay, so it's going to be 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $69 in here so far. And I don't know if we're going to finish this before the month is out, but we'll keep plugging away at it. All right, what do we have left? We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19 out of that 280. What was it, 283? Let's push our luck. We have $19 in here, so we're not gonna have an IOU. We'll finish this next week. Okay, $9. I like that. We'll finish this next week. Okay. What's in here? Let's put 1 back. Grab a 10. Put this back. Grab a 20. All right, so $90 out of 100. So we'll have this $10 spot and finish this up next week. All right, let's press our luck because we like doing that, right? 5. Okay, $5 more into S&C. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we're not going to re-add that up again. Let me get a vacuum and clean that up. I'm going to leave it out just so I can condense down the money. I don't want to hold you with counting that money up again. Let's go back to our catch-all. I think we're finishing that. And then we'll put the rest in the next catch-all. So this one from the Swag Doodlers needs another $3. 1, 2, and 3. So 3. This should have $16 in it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And it does. So perfect. That is another completed challenge. And let's put our remaining $2 into our new catch-all, which is from Ness at Savings with NJX, Go Fight When. And we're going to go ahead and mark off 2 of these icons. And this is going to go to back to school. Okay. All right. You know what? Let me mark that on there now. BTS. So I remember. All right, guys, that is all of our money for today. I'm telling you, even when you're saving money, it goes so fast. It's crazy. That's why it's so important to try to be the best steward of your money that you can, because it just disappears. It just disappears. Thank goodness we're saving and not spending. So that takes care of our Sunday summer savings for this week, guys. I will see you in tomorrow's video where we're going to do our mini Monday savings, of course, our dailies, and we'll continue to save in our back to school binder. We'll have $100 to put into that binder alone. So, guys, have a wonderful rest of your weekend and Sunday. God bless you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.